Welcome to Chow Time. Each and every week I bring you one of my recipes, and they're always easy and they're always interesting. On the menu today, I want to share with you the best chili that I have ever made, and I've made a lot of different kinds of chili. I call it chili Cabernet, and it's actually kind of like beef bourguignon, Texas style. Okay, for chili Cabernet, we're going to start with a large onion, and we're going to chop it up. As soon as I get my apron on. I can't cook without an apron. And then we're going to take it over and put it in a big soup pot in a little bit of olive oil. And we just want to get that soft a little bit. And to the onion, we're going to add 2 pounds of sirloin beef. And I would call that a large dice. And we want to get that starting to brown. Okay, then we're going to add about 1/4 cup of flour. Just sprinkle it right over that beef and the onion. And then you cook it stirring for 1 minute. That's how long it will take for the flour to completely incorporate, because that is going to thicken the sauce. So 1 minute. Okay, that flour is incorporated, so I'm going to add 3 cups of beef stock, and 2 cups of Cabernet Sauvignon wine. Now we're going to add a couple of tablespoons of chili powder, which is typically ground chili peppers, and it usually has cumin in it, and typically some garlic powder. And then we're going to bring this to a boil, and then turn it down to the lowest heat, cover it, and let that simmer for 45 minutes so the meat gets really tender. By the way, it's kind of interesting. In the 19th century, Texas cowboys on their long cattle drives really were responsible for making chili so popular, because that's what they lived on a lot. That was one of the staples when they were driving all that cattle, because it made sense. Sometimes the beef wasn't all that fresh, and so adding chili powder to it would kind of kill that rotten taste a little bit. This is much better, I assure you. This meat looks nice and tender. Look at that. And so we're going to add 3 more things. We're going to add 3 cans of cannellini beans. These are, to me, they're like little puffs of mashed potatoes. It's a very light bean. Traditionally, when you put beans in chili, they're kidney beans. I prefer cannellini beans. 1 small can of tomato paste. And then here's my secret ingredient. 1 tablespoon of instant espresso powder. You can also use instant coffee, and that's going to give it a deep, rich flavor. And you know, cowboys used to add coffee to their chili too. So that's a cowboy thing. And we just stir that around. Mix the tomato paste and the coffee and the beans in there. And then we're just going to let this simmer for another 5 minutes. And then we'll be ready to eat it. Chili Cabernet. Get a little taste going here. And then I like to serve it with just a little dollop of sour cream on top. It's the best chili I've ever had in my life. It's so good. And I have to tell you that Kit Carson was an old West mountain man, and his dying words were, "I wish I had time for one more bowl of chili."
That was fun.